5 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Milton. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It was an absolutely dominating shutdown performance for them because they shut down the run, they shut down the pass. I think at one point, the question was whether or not they could actually hold them to negative yardage for the entire game. That's how well they played. Those numbers can carry on to this one, but they do expect to play at a high level.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds. The 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Kane. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Kane. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a nice bang, drink, bouncing to the groove, all by themselves.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Kane looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton now to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
That one caught by Rice. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
1st down.
Richardson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw, it's Milton. Open man is Atwell, complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
19 tight, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Buffalo 18. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Kane.
Well, that's going to be incomplete. The Bengals at 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To the right side and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They run with with Richardson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run again with Richardson. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he'll be touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
Then you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lopez. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
3 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Back to throw. Kane toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Kane.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
take over first down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
On first and 10, here's Brown.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here's Richardson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Kansas City.
On the ground, here's Richardson again. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now it's Richardson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Here comes third and about a foot.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richardson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
On fourth down, Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good work after the catch. Get another 23 in the first.
A great job there. And that old cliche, take it what the defense gives you, it comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
From the 25, here's second and 4.
Back to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At the 7-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and goal.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Third down, here's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson with the kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Milton. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits it to 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Kane. He finds his man, complete. That's Lopez. And he'll be brought down with a
first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Kane. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he will take it all for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Nick Bonito has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Charles, what a slacker. 5 sacks last week. Took him all the way to the second quarter to get one here in this one.
And just think about all the planning that went into this game to try and keep him from getting to the quarterback. After 1 quarter, maybe they exhaled and thought,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute less, more than enough time to string a approach the end zone and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richardson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richardson. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they held it to just a yard.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Here's Milton.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Milton. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Throwing to start the drive. Kane. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Line of scrimmage to 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Kane. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Chase Brown, 38 yards. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Throwing is Milton. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Looking to throw. Kane. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. Kane. That's caught at the 2. Another shot for the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
Looking to throw. Kane.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Chase Brown.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover in the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it again with Smith. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Running left, it's Smith.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down in the yard.
Get it. Ready.
Handoff, running left, Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashard Smith, a 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are able to at least get one score back.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Chiefs, 14.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Another run for Brown on second down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
54 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll take this in the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to put one over his head as this game progresses.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They run with Richardson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 biceps, 60 bobcats, 60 bobcats, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 56, Chiefs 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Come on.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll run again with Richardson.
Chiefs.
They find some open field here.
Now inside the 25.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point up and through by Myers, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable.
Dupree.